Well, it is just after 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm heading about an hour south to pick up the new Brian James trailer. It is wider than the last one, but it's much lighter. It's the only trailer that we could find that had the, there was about 500 kilograms, but has the weight limit that we need. The RS6, you can tow 2,100 kilograms. So we needed to get a slightly lighter trailer so that we could still tow the Subaru with it. So that's the plan. We sold the old trailer, made a profit actually, and now I'm going to buy this newer one. So it's brand new. It's from a place down in Cumnock. It's actually a Vauxhall dealership, but they sell Brian James trailers. He has ordered and fitted a wheel rack for me and the locking tow hitch. William Smith is the guy that owns, or well, I think he's either director or he's the guy that owns the Vauxhall garage. So he's agreed to come and meet me on his day off, which is very kind. It is Sunday morning, and he's going to meet me because I was just too busy during the week, and he's happy to come in and meet me. So seems like a very nice guy. He's answered loads of questions that I have had over emails, and he's also arranged to have a tyre rack and a lock fitted to the trailer, to the tow hitch. So they've got some parts and bolted them on for me as well. No labour, just a fee for the parts. So that's gone well. I'm going down, I'll pick this trailer up, it'll take me about an hour, and I'll let you know what it's like to tow with an RS6. So I got my new trailer. It is very lightweight. It's got the integrated wheel rack, so we don't have to have them littered on the bed anymore. It's got an open area in the centre instead of having that wooden centre deck, which means that we can get under it and look at the car and inspect it if we need to. It's not a tilt bed, which means that it's less than 500 kilograms, but I have to point out that this is the most immense tow car that I've experienced. Towing with this is a brilliant idea. Oh, that guy's brilliant. So William has just helped me sand down the tow ball, which was very rusty. The hitch wouldn't quite press down. So he's not in his usual suit. He's in shorts and a t-shirt, and really nice guy. We chatted in the office about some old performance Vauxhalls that we have both owned over the years, and just some interesting chat about how car financing works these days. So it seems like a really nice guy. If you need a Brian James trailer and you're in Scotland, 2 thumbs up recommendation for Karen Smith Vauxhall down here in Cumnock. Seems like a really nice guy. Right, let's press some buttons here and then get moving. Now there's a couple of settings to change here. So normally I'm in dynamic, but I'll need to be in comfort mode for towing, and I need to press the button on the top left to raise the suspension. So we'll go comfort mode, and then I'll hit raise. Back suspension will go up, and then the front suspension, that might be already lifted. There we go. That goes up. I have one more setting, which is to go into car systems, vehicle settings, and I have to turn it on to trailer mode. Now I don't really know what that does. I'm guessing it adjusts the self-leveling suspension so that when the car gets compressed it doesn't fight it. So that is done, and we're ready to go. Let's go. Well, we're in traffic. This is our first towing experience, but there's something strange going on ahead. There's a lot of smoke there. That is a car that is absolutely on fire. Well, I picked up the Brian James trailer about 45 minutes ago. I've been driving back through Glasgow now. This is so much easier than towing with the Sorento. If someone pulls out in front of you, you've got big brakes. If you need to accelerate away, you've got all the horsepower in the world. The air suspension is smooth and comfortable. Like, this is just such a piece of cake. There's like little LEDs that let you know when the indicators are working. All tow cars should be the Audi RS6 from now on. There's no good reason to do it with anything else. If you're towing, you need an RS6. Go buy one. I cannot believe how much easier it is to tow with this car. Like, I knew it'd be easier, but this is just ridiculous. It's effortless. You have all the power that you need. You've got giant brakes. You've got radar if someone pulls out in front of you. The air suspension makes everything quiet and comfortable. Like, we just started off with a really heavy, really hard trailer and a really old, shitty Sorento for towing with. This is the way forward. Luxury towing. This is where it's at. Look, I'm not gonna lie, fuel economy is a problem. On the way to pick up the trailer, I did 29 miles to the gallon on the way there. Let me show you what I'm getting now on the way back. I'm getting 24.4. I'm not going to pretend like it's an economical tow car, but the Sorento would do about 20 miles to the gallon when I was towing. This is doing 24, so I can't really complain. This will never be described as an economical car, but it's not as bad as I expected it would be. So it's not ideal, but it is better than what the Sorento was getting. It's so easy to tow with this car. There was one point where I accidentally strayed up to, well, I exceeded the national speed limit. I did accidentally stray up to almost 80 miles an hour. I didn't even notice it. Like, it's so smooth with the new trailer and the new car. Again, just need to be careful with the speed limits. It's very easy for this car to get out of hand awful fast. Have you ever seen a better idea than this? That top 10 best ideas ever. 550 horsepower tow car. I am glad that went in. I did not think that was going to go in. That was going to be a whole nightmare scenario of like fitting GPS trackers and getting car covers and stuff. But it's in the warehouse. We have about 5 centimeters to spare each side, and it's those little foldy rear repeaters, those marker lights at the back. Those bend anyway, so we'll be able to squeeze it in. Thank goodness. That would have been a nightmare to store outside. Oh man, I'm so pleased with that. I didn't believe for a minute that the car was actually going to go into the warehouse, and I thought we were going to have to store it outside. I was already looking at like GPS trackers and waterproof car covers for the outside of the Subaru. But it has gone in just, you've seen how tight that was, but now the car can stay inside, it'll be more secure there. Really happy with that. But we're still indebted to our only sponsor, the Gardener's Dream, because without their warehouse, trying to pay the extra tax and insurance and MOT for the Subaru would be a nightmare. It wouldn't even pass an MOT. So Dave and the rest of the team from Gardener's Dream couldn't do it without you, thank you. And there's a shiny new trailer sitting in your warehouse now. But thank you very much for watching. I'm going to go home now and have a beer. Look after yourselves, make good decisions, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.